Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. Good day, my craft along buddies. It's me, Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to dive right into Spellbinders clubs. I'm currently enrolled in the Spellbinders Die and Stamp Addict Club of the month. I believe it's right around $42. I do get the large die, small die of the month, and I also get the stamp and die of the month. So again, this is for August 2023, and this is Spellbinders Club. Y'all know I love my packaging. This is adorable packaging. I love it. It's cute. If you open up your packaging, I did take out the wrappers just because they're reflective and it's kind of time consuming to take them out. So I did take them out already. We are going to start with our small die. Again, this is for August 2023. You're going to find it here in the corner and here in the corner. So small die of the month, August 2023, Breezy Swing. This is going to be of a girl sitting on a swing with some embellishments. If you flip over any of your supplies that you buy from Spellbinders, they do have detailed supply lists and how to create this scene. So it kind of shows you how to put together the dress, the girl, and so on. So they do always give you a little bit of information on how to do this. So there's that one. This is going to be the stamps and the dies. So here's your stamps of the month. This is going to be a flower. You're going to use these stamps to cut out that flower. I'm sorry, you're going to use these dies to cut out that stamped flower. These are your greetings. On the back of this, it does show this greeting right here is this greeting. So it does show that these two are going together. So I do like that. So these are your stamps with your greetings. And then these are the dies to cut out the stamps. This is your large die of the month for August 2023. This is the blooming pomegranate. This is really kind of cute. But we are going to use the small die of the month. And we're also going to use this message. I think I picked out a little message to say hello. So I did pick that one out also. So we're going to try to, let's put the large die aside. You're going to try to follow, I tried to follow the back just so you guys can see how to use this. So I already picked out my stuff I'm going to be using. So if you want to go ahead and do the same, you can pick out any kind of card. My card bases come from, I already have pre-made card bases, so I already have my card base. My card base is a 5x7. And I think I'm going to use it landscape. I think I'm going to use it this way. So this is landscape, and this is the opening would be down here. So we're going to set that aside because that's what I'm going to use. I already have a panel. I did pick out some paper that I already had. I do believe you can still get this pad of paper at Michael's. I picked it up quite a few years ago. I did use, it's a very cute little pad of paper. I love this pad of paper. I used it for my daughter's bridal shower invitations. They were so cute. I do like this paper a lot. So I did cut out a 5x7 of this paper right here. And I did put that on a piece of cardstock, which I'm going to cut down once we start building onto it. So I'm going to need to go ahead and get my cutting machine out. You can use any kind of cutting machine, but I got several scraps. Here's my card base panel that I'm going to be cutting down. This is what I'm going to use to put the swing on. I'm going to be using this for the strings on the swing. This is going to be for my swing. These two colors are going to be for my swing. This, I haven't decided on what I'm going to do for the girl yet. I don't know if I'm going to go this direction or if I'm going to go this direction with my girl. I'm still going to get to that. I'm not for sure. I think I'm going to probably lean toward this direction. This is going to be for her hair. And this is going to be for her skin tone. So I think today I'm going to use my Crafter's Companion. I'm going to do one of these. Sorry, it was kind of loud. I'm a loud crafter. It's going to be the Gemini Mini, and this is the bag it comes with. This is going to be Gemini Mini. I think all my pieces should fit through here. So I'm going to stick that right here because we're going to be doing some cutting. I did get one of these trays from the Dollar Tree that's in the kids section for the plates, and it's just to keep my stuff in. So I do know I'm going to be using some of this twine. I can set that aside. And the one thing I do want to show everyone is that people have asked me how I store my Spellbinders Die of the Month. I have said multiple times I love these shims. These shims are very well, they're thick and they're durable. The cardstock is also durable. The tape is not on the cardstock, it's on the shim, so the cardstock does not get hurt at all. So you get to keep where your dies lay on your shim, and you also get to keep the ideal on the background. So all you do is put these two back together. I get the sleeve that it comes in. What I do is I turn it upside down. I open this. I turn it upside down. I put my product back in the sleeve. Sometimes. Put my product back in the sleeve, upside down like this, so that the sticky part is at the top. And all I do is I take my scissors and I run along the top right here and cut this flap off. Cut this flap off, and then your die is right back in the sleeve, and it's easy to get out. And the sleeves seem to hold up very well too. Once the sleeves wear down and I can't use the sleeves anymore, then I will replace the sleeve. No sense of buying new when you can use what you have. So I just cut off the bottom, and the bottom becomes the top now. So let's go ahead and turn this over. It kind of shows you what to do. We're going to start with the dress. We're going to start with the dress, which would be this one right here. So it shows you starting with this one and this one. So what it needs to be is darker underneath and light on the top, or vice versa. If you want the dark on the top, you can do the light on the bottom. So it's up to you and what you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, I think these. I think I'm going with these two colors right here. See, if we don't like it, we will change it up. So right now I'm going to try those two colors. So this is going to be my top one. And all I do is I put this in here. Get my scissors, trim off any excess. Keep it because you know you're going to use it. So just put this in my mini. Here's the top. So put this back over here. This is going to be for the bottom. Same thing, just putting it on here. Oops, sorry, noisy crafter, sorry. This is going to be for the bottom. So here's the bottom, so these two go together. Keep those there. I have a feeling we need this little band. There's a little tiny band in there. I think we're going to need that for the hat. See right here? So I'm going to get my pokey tool out, and we're just going to give it a poke side there. So we're going to put these ones together, and then those two together, and then we're going to move on to step number 2. So I don't know if you can see, this is textured on this side and then kind of different. I'm going to do it on this side. This is going to be for the hair. I've said it before, the reason why I like Spellbinders, I think, so much is it's kind of like paper piercing. It's kind of like a little puzzle. Sorry, my desk is shaking. It's kind of like a little puzzle, and you have to piece all these together, and it's kind of fun. So I do like that a lot. Then we are going to go on to our hat. I think I'm going to make the hat pink. here we go. I think we have all of our pieces. No, we got to do the swing now. So I'm going to put this piece in here because I'm done with it. Scraps over there. I'm going to put my hat in here because my little thing is together. So now we got to do the swing. So the next is going to be, this is for your strings. You can use any color that you want. You don't have to use the same color as I'm using. You don't have to use the same designs. You can use whatever you would like. So again, I'm just going to put this one here. This is gonna, you put something in and you squeeze right here, pretty much will stay, or you can use tape if you need to. So here's your strings. All you do is take your poker, go where the dots are at, give it a little poke, little poke, little poke, and a little poke. They should come out. So here's your strings. Just think. I like to keep my scraps in a pile so I know what I've used and what color is what. So this one you're going to have to cut out twice. I don't know how to separate it, so you're going to have to cut this one out twice. This is for the swing. Swing, and then I'm going to use a dark color for the underneath. So I believe that's all the cutting we will have to do. Go ahead and put my scrap pieces of paper. I'm going to scoot this over and I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to set this aside, sheet back out. So we started with the dress. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and adhere the dress together. This is your top and this is your bottom. What we're going to do is we're going to put this right here. We're going to see where it goes. So I think if you keep this rim together, that's how it flows. So as long as you line up this corner with this little swag right here, the rest will follow. That's how it goes. So let's go ahead and get glue. I'm going to be using art glitter glue. What you do is line up your swirl, like your little curve right here, to the edge of this curve right here, and your dress will line up like that. So let's put that here. So I'm going to put a little glue here because I know this is where it needs to be. So I'm going to just go around that. So all I'm going to do is put this little piece right there. I'm just going to swirl around like that. All you do is take your tip of something and you just clean up these edges. Most glue dries clear, so you don't have to worry about it too. Okay, so there's that. So here's part of it. Your next step is going to be the whole body. So here's your dress. We're going to set that aside. The dress is good. What you do is you're going to put your legs on your dress. I do see that. It looks like this one goes here on the curve. light. This one's gonna go right here. Jeez, I'm sorry, I'm such a noisy crafter. Slide that right up into the crease right there. And pick this up just to make sure I don't have anything stuck. So the next one is going to be your other leg. And that is going to go right next to it. So that's the one that goes underneath. So right here, see this little, this right here? So there's a little place right here, so you can see where the leg goes down. Let's see if I can get it up a little bit. So she goes right in here, this, right there, and then we put her back down. Oh, how cute. Next is going to be, looks like your upper torso. So we're going to set her inside there, and then we're going to work on our upper torso. So I don't need to color her at all because she's already colored. I think what happens is you flip this over, and this piece, try and see if there's any lines. So I'm going to put glue right here. I believe this piece goes right here. So there's that. I'm gonna wait. No, I want to put her face on now. Actually, you know what? I think I'm supposed to put the hair on. Okay, so see right here, you can see the outline of the body. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of glue right here. We're gonna pick her up, put her head through the, we're gonna rest her shoulders right there. There we go. And I do think her other head was supposed to go on there first, so let's do that. So give her a little bit of glue. I'm gonna do this head. Maybe. Get my other tweezers. So the tweezers, these, once you open them, they reverse. So once you let go, they hold on. So we're just going to put that ear to ear. There we go. So now we're going to put a little bit more glue right here. Just glue her down. Almost. Not quite. I'm professional, I swear. So we're going to put this up here. You're going to put her shoulders, you can see where her shoulders go, and her ear goes. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It actually shows you lines where everything needs to go. So her little shoulders need to fit here, and her head needs to go up underneath. That's why it's cut out right there. So that's why I was kind of pushing and shoving. So same thing here. Her hat is gonna sit and her hair is gonna go inside of it. So this is how this is gonna sit. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this over and give it a little bit of glue on the back side. And then we're gonna get this little, this is just a wax tip tool to get little pieces and then kind of stick to them. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glue right out here. Okay. Then you just take a little fine edge, give it a little squeeze, and then we're going to clean off this excess glue. The only thing we have to do now is put our arms on. This one is this arm right here. You want to put it kind of on an angle so it looks like she's holding the strings to the swing. One, and we're gonna get the other one. I'm not for sure what this is. I have to look and see what that is. So she's done on our swing. So this is cute so far. So here's our swing. One is the top and one is the bottom. Now you just gotta figure out which one's which. Okay, so I decided just to cut it down to the little panel. What we're gonna do is figure out if we want to put maybe an ink blend. I think an ink blend. So just to kind of give it a little bit more of that rustic look and that torn paper look. So let me get some ink out. Vintage photo. Go around those edges, and I think I'm gonna go around my edges here too. This looks like now. Go ahead and put your cap back on here. I just want it to look weathered a little bit. There we go. So she's gonna stand out a little bit more with that vintagey. There we go. Now we're cooking. So I'm gonna let her feet kind of hang off the edge right here. I almost like how it's kind of wavy and kind of not together, so I might just anchor it to like right here and like right here, and leave this bubbled up and these corners kind of up. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what it does. So I'm gonna glue her down to here, and then I'm gonna cut her strings right here. I'm also gonna get out our message, and I think I'm just gonna do it right here in the brown. I don't think I'm going to, I think we can go down just a little bit right there. And okay, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right on here with this vintage photo. Let me get out my ink press. Let me do a little bit more around those edges. I want those edges to be a little bit darker. And then right here. And she's gonna go right about here. Move this up a little bit. Move her. Now we're going to do is we're going to ink it. I'm going to ink it with this little, the same vintage photo. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. So not what I had in my mind, but it's all coming out so cute. Okay, so that looks good. Give it one more press. Give it a little bit of love. There we go. So that's good. So it's from Crafter's Companion. I don't have anything from Spellbinders. It says hello, I don't believe, offhand. Nothing I've gotten. I've just gotten a couple kits from them. I've only gotten three memberships. So I don't have anything that says hello. This is gonna say hello friend. It's gonna say a little message to say hello friend. I think that would be cute. I like the pink. So that's the inside of our card. This is the outside. So let me clean up my mess a little bit. Let me bring in the products. This is our finished card. We did use the small die of the month, the stamps of the month for August 2023, and I hope you like what you see. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, much love, and I'll see you all soon. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do the Breezy Swing as a Christmas card. I love the way that my Breezy Swing girl turned out to the card before this. I love this. And I think I can make it into a cute Christmas card. We're going to try. We're going to see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out, then we just have an extra card that is kind of Christmassy. But we're going to try. We're going to give it a swirl and see if we can get something going. So we're going to give this a swirl and see if we can get it to cooperate and turn out to something cute. But I even think with a little bit of the flowers and these, we can make it into a cute Christmas card. I'm not for sure what to do with her legs and her feet yet, but we will figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some stuff. I am going to be doing a square card. So it's just, and I believe I'm going to do it this way. So she's swinging. I don't think I'm going to do it so it opens this way. I think I'm going to open it this way. Or maybe I will have it swing open this way. So I have picked out this pattern paper. I do not know what it's from. I did get this from a yard sale that there was a crafter going out of business. Well, actually, I shouldn't say going out of business. There was a crafter selling her supplies, and I was able to, it was posted, and I was able to go there and grab a few items. So this is one of the items. I do love this paper. It's really cute. And this is about the size of my card. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, adhere it to my card, but you are welcome to do whatever kind of card blank you want. You can do whatever you, what colors you are picking, but I'm going with a green and red colors. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out and adhere it to this piece of cardstock. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and ink blend. And I already kind of did that. I don't want my card to be white on the outside. My card started off looking like this on the outside. All I did was take some of my green ink and I just kind of went around the edges and kind of blended into it. And it kind of looks like there's snowflakes around it. But what I wanted to do is I want this to be in here. So I just kind of wanted a little bit of green. I didn't want white. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going to use double-sided adhesive. And all I'm going to do is put double-sided adhesive on the four outer edges, and then we're going to stick it down. Sorry, loud crafter. I am a very loud crafter. So all we're going to do is put adhesive on the back. I've already done a few of them, and we're just going to peel those off. I have double-sided adhesive all the way around. A few pieces here and there on the inside. We just want to make sure that it sticks very well to our card base. So we're just going to kind of eyeball this, and we're going to put this right about here. So now that that's on, I'm just going to kind of lift this open, and I'm going to give it a good rub on the inside. And you can use any color green. You can use red, you can use yellow, you can use brown, you can use whatever color you want on the outside, or if you have a big enough piece of paper, you can make it the whole side of the card. I decided to trim it down a little bit just to give it that little border. So I'm going to put this away. And the next fun part is going to be putting our girl together. Okay, now here comes the fun part. We're gonna put our girl together. We're gonna get rid of this one. Clean up our mess a little bit. I'm gonna leave my papers out because I have a feeling we're gonna need them again. I'm gonna bring in a sheet of cardstock to work on. Actually, I'm gonna bring in my little glass mat. Okay, so we're gonna put our girl together. And if you get out your back, it shows you how to put everything together. So we're gonna put the dress together first. And I'm not for sure if I wanna go, I'm gonna bring in my cardstock. This is already together. So what I'm gonna try to do is double up. I think red is gonna be on top and white is gonna be underneath. So there's that. So what I'm going to try to do is put the white with red. I might color in. Okay, let's bring back in our cardstock and let's see if we can get this put together. So we're all done with her. I think she turned out adorable, like always. She's just so cute. I really like her a lot, and the way that she looks. Put this here. This is gonna be her seat. Not for sure if I'm gonna go with this color or if I'm gonna turn it into something. No, I think I'm gonna do that one. So I'm gonna figure out where strings. I'm gonna see if I can use actual strings. Let me turn my TV off. I'm watching HSN Craft Day. All right, so we're gonna get back to bringing our cardstock. We're gonna get back to putting our girl on our swing. I think it might be too matchy-matchy. Bring in our green paper. And I think I'm gonna do the green strings. Cut us some strings. Green right here. About here. So I'm just gonna clean up your glue. Again, this is a pokey tool, maybe? I'm not for sure the correct name from it, but it is from the Dollar Tree. It is, I think, one of the best tools I have. I use it all the time. And I got it back when it was just $1, so that was a plus. But I absolutely love this tool. But it pushes down and cleans up the glue. I call it the pokey tool, but I don't think that's the name of it. I'm gonna let that dry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her on her swing right about here. Her bottom goes right there where the little curve is. So we're gonna put her on her swing, right on her booty. So we're gonna put a little glue right here, a little glue right here. And you can go back over spots with glue once you get her on. Don't want her to stick to my paper. Give her a little bit of a tilt. So there's that. We're also gonna put this string. This string is gonna go right here. So we're gonna put a little dot on her hand. So that's on that hand. And then we're gonna put this one on this hand. I'm gonna try to go right through the finger, right there. All right, we're gonna commit to it. We're gonna put her down. I'm gonna commit. I think she looks good. So we'll finish gluing her down once we have her in her spot that we want. And I'm gonna put her right here. And of course, we're gonna have to go back over with a little bit of glue and glue all this down. But I wanted to get her on at least. She looks adorable. And then I'm going to actually add this Merry Christmas. It's a rub-on. So I'm gonna bring this down to me so I can get it straight. Line it up in my lines. I'm gonna put this right here. I think that's where I want it. This down. I'm gonna give it a good old rub. I'm just gonna rub with my scissors so that way I don't hurt it. see if we got it. The good things about rub-on, and if you go very slow and if you see that your design's not down, just stop what you're doing and get your tool back out and go over that spot. You're not going to hurt it by doing that. So we're going to pick it up again. I think it's all on. Let me give it a rub right here. Give it a good pull. There we go. Our Merry Christmas is on. So now we're almost there. We're gonna just finish this up in 2 more seconds. We gotta glue some stuff down, and I think we're gonna be, so a couple embellishments, and I think we're gonna be done. Okay, this is our finished card. I did finish a little bit off screen because my camera was giving me a little bit of a ugh. So I did finish a little bit off screen. I did add some snowflake transfers. I think she's adorable. I love this card. It's so cute. I stayed with the Christmas theme and added my sentiment in the middle on the inside, but that is our finished card. So when I pack up, I do put my stuff back onto this plastic shim. It's a very durable plastic shim. The items are here so you know where it matches up. Once I put this back in its sleeve, all I do is cut off the sticky part on the bottom, insert it this way. So basically the top becomes the bottom and the bottom becomes the top. Insert it this way. And then what I do also is I take any papers that I would want to continue to use on this. I will put these in the sleeve. This worked very well for her skin color. This worked very well for the swing. There's some other items that I cut out that I did not use. This worked very well for her hair. There's some other kind of stuff that I did cut out that I don't want to lose. So I just put those in an envelope. So let me put this back in here. Put those in an envelope. So any papers, any kind of items that I've cut out, I put that in an envelope. I put the paper, and all I do is slide it in the back. I put this back here. So it's always with her and my project that I'm working on. So if it worked once, it's gonna work again. So I don't have to hunt for all the papers, and it's all in there. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.